Okay, hi there. I'm trying something new. This is Terry from Runyan.com, and I've had a few people ask me to videotape my creative process. So this is my studio. I did these a few months ago and I haven't painted like that for a while. I've been mostly focusing on illustration of late. So might get back to that soon. I've got all these supplies. I'll tell you what I do to start. I usually approach this with no idea where I'm going, and to kind of get a clue about that direction, I usually jump on Pinterest just to kind of rifle through some things and see what inspires me. I really pay attention to any sense of excitement or energy that's moving and see where that leads me. I never end up with something that looks like what I'm looking at. That image making is coming through my own particular history and experience and moment by moment, wherever the paint is going. So here's my messy watercolor palette. Grab up Pinterest here, and I have a board specifically for sketchbook styling. So I go there, sketchbook, and just start kind of going through here. I'll show you, I've got quite a few images in here, just different ways that people draw. And so here's some birds, different shapes, all different artists. I'm not really looking at just one person because I want to do my own thing. Here's another retro piece from a 1960s holiday. You know, I just have a wide variety. A lot of times I'll just see an animal that I'm interested in painting and go ahead with that and see where it goes. So I'm going to stop this rifling. So after that searching, I'm going to move forward with a little truck with some animals. I don't have a lot of time today, and probably you don't either, so I'm going to move ahead with this. I'm using dirty water because I don't really care. After I get the cat hair off this, I'm going to start with the actual truck. I usually wet my brush, and I have my trusty hair dryer here to get things moving so that I'm not watching paint dry. It's really important to load up a lot on your brush. I mean, my brush is soaked, right? And then I don't like just a single color in my watercolor. I know that the yellow is pretty close to red on the color wheels. Lots of paint. You can use a bigger brush, and that makes it easier to load your brush up and put down more color. You don't want to be timid with your watercolor. It's really important to just go for it, you know. Don't be shy. Lots of water, lots of color in there. Painting wet into wet causes some bleeding back into the colors. So that's the exciting part. You never quite know what you're going to get. Someone's got to be driving, so we're going to put in a driver. Of course, this is not just any driver. This is friendly neighborhood dog driver. Steering wheel. I can see a lot of paint puddling here, so I'm going to sop up some of it. I dry my brush off, get it kind of feathery, get it dry. You can go in and suck up excess color here. It changes the quality of the paint some, but that's okay. I'm going to take a little bit off of these tires as well. I really don't want to stick my arm in it or my hand. Checking the intensity, and of course, we're going to drive some cats. That guy's face got a little bigger than I intended. Happy accidents. Thinking of more cats because I find it humorous that a dog is driving a bunch of cats around. And right now I'm limiting my color palette because if I get too many colors in here, it just, for me, that's not my aesthetic. I do it at times, but I really prefer a simpler layout. And as you can see, you can never go wrong with how to shape a cat because they are really in all different shapes, right? And we'll just have this guy's tail sticking out the back end. yellow on that. So at this point, I need my paint to dry faster because I want to move on, not keep you guys waiting forever. So I'm going to suck up a little more. Because I'm painting back into something that's wet, I'm going to once again have a little bit of bleed into the artwork that's there. Running out of space here. You can see how this watercolor is bleeding up and around, and you know, we'll make it work. It wasn't my plan to do that. Usually nothing I'm planning is going the way it should go when I'm doing artwork. And like I said before, that really is the most exciting part to me because I'm not in control. There are artists out there that can really control their art, but I'm not one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry this now, and I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with a pen. I'm gonna start dressing these guys out with features. Now, how you do your features is what really starts to set apart you as an artist in your style. So I'm just adding details, kind of just feeling my right way through as I go. And, you know, we all know that dogs wear collars, so it's going to add a few details to these cats, make them a little more interesting. I try to mix up my patterns on the cats. I think striped tail coming out the back would be fun. You can see by the way I work that I just kind of mess around and see what seems like the next best thing to do in here. Okay, that was unfortunate. This is what happens when you're not experienced with videoing things and trying things that are new. So my camera quit, but I did end up here. I'm going to turn that around for you. So this is my art for today. Yes, quirky sense of humor. Riley appreciates it. Get her attention so you can see her. Hi, Riley. And that's all I've got for you today. That was a lot. I'm learning, and hopefully videos to come in the future will be a little bit more organized and I'll actually catch the whole thing. I'd love to have your comments, any questions you have, anything you'd like to see or hear about, I'd be happy to share, and I would love it if you subscribe. Click the link below, like the video if you liked it, share it with your friends. The more interaction we have here, the more I'll know what direction to go next. So you can find me at terryrunyan.com. You could subscribe there, that would be awesome, because then you'll know when I have new classes out or art groups or any other new stuff I'm doing. You'd be the first to know on my email. And I will talk to you soon.